I'm Deanna Young, and I live in Palm Desert, California. We've been with the Salvation Army about 16 years.
I'm Bill Young, also live in Palm Desert with my wife, Deanna. I've been with the Salvation Army the same length of time. I served in the Air Force for 20 years from 1970 to 1990. VEAP program, it's VEAP, it's the Veterans Easy Access Program. It's a program that's designed to help veterans get their benefits in a simple fashion without being frustrated. The Salvation Army helps veterans, has a history of helping veterans, but they didn't have an official program. So back in 2008, we started a program that was designed to do that. We didn't know what we were going to do with the program at the beginning, but we started with meetings. Eventually, we had added an annual Veterans Expo, which we have each year. We had one last October. We have a monthly email newsletter, which my wife does. It's called The Readback. It's sometimes as many as 20 to 30 pages, and it contains articles, it contains information for veterans, and it has a calendar of activities as well as flyers for events throughout the area. We also work with homeless veterans at Veterans Village, which is next door, and my wife has begun an endeavor called Mr. Willard's Closet, which is designed to help them with the needs that they have as they move into these homeless veterans move into these apartments and have very little to start with.
Mr. Willard's Closet started because of the meeting we had trying to work out a relationship between Veterans Village. We knew it was coming, and we asked what the biggest need was. They have beautiful apartments. They have 60 units, 12 of which are 2 bedrooms for families of veterans. But the beautiful units are unfurnished. So we got to thinking, well, everybody wants to donate to the Salvation Army, which they have done, and we made a free thrift shop for the veterans. It's open 2 days a month, the second and fourth Monday of each month, and they're liable to come over and take anything from household goods to clothing. We have everything that they would need, small appliances, shoes, hygiene items, things that they would need like sewing kits and so forth, which the Salvation Army has always done for veterans. We know that in the Valley, there isn't much knowledge of the Salvation Army, and a lot of the generation from maybe even the 50s below, or people that haven't served in the military, have no idea what the Salvation Army is. So we've kind of made it our mission to go out and talk about the Salvation Army in churches, and when we ask people for donations, we talk about the Salvation Army.
When we first started, the thing that drew us to the Salvation Army was if you look at the value for every dollar that's contributed to the Salvation Army, more of it goes back into actually doing work and helping people. And we wanted to be part of an organization where that money was well used, where if we donated some money, we knew that it was going to be helping somebody. And we feel that every day with the Salvation Army.
Our mantra has been time, talents, and treasures. And if we can justify those, which we can, then that's how we perform. That's what we do here.
The Salvation Army is more than just a thrift shop, like a lot of people think, or a rehabilitation center. They have a very narrow view of the thing. The Salvation Army moves into a community and it fits the needs of that community. That's the best way I always try to describe it to them. Every Salvation Army is different, their mission's different, the people that they serve are different. And as far as the VEAP program, one of the missions we wanted to have is to try to get other Salvation Armies to start a VEAP program. I would tell them, just call up the local Salvation Army, ask them when their next meeting is, and ask if they can come and attend and just sit in. No obligation. Just sit in and listen to some of the things that board is doing, or that corps is doing. And I think it won't take long before you're hooked. If you have the time and the desire to volunteer, I think there's no better use of your time.
The question is, what would you be doing instead? If you can answer that, what would you be doing instead?